My goodness. Do I always say that? I don't know. I will say this about property taxes, though, here in California. Now, if you are a person who's like, I'm getting the heck out of California, well, then you probably shouldn't tune in here because I love California. I think California rocks. We are amazing here, and our property taxes are way cheaper than some other places. So, I want to talk a little bit about property taxes and what they are. First and foremost, according to MoneyWise, there are 5 metro areas with the highest property taxes in America. And guess what? California is not on the list. Who is on the list, though? In fifth position, it's cut. No, sir, not Texas, but Texas does have some high property taxes. Everyone talks about Texas being so cheap to live, and their property taxes are high as well. But the fifth highest is Kankakee. What the heck? Kankakee, Illinois. Their property tax rate, hold on, wait a minute, is 2.2%. And their median home value, according to MoneyWise, is $165,700. So what's their property tax basis? $4,100. Yep, that's what it looks like. And following right behind that is Rockford, Illinois, at a 2.3% property tax basis. 2.3. Did you hear that? So if their median home value is $149,800, their property taxes are $35,081 a year. If you were wondering how often you pay this, it's a year, right? Third position is Syracuse, New York. Effective property tax rate 2.3%. And their median home value is $164,000. And the median property taxes paid to them a year is $4,188. And Rochester, New York is coming right in behind at 2.4% with a median home value of $171,000, and their median property tax bill paid yearly is $4,586. And topping the list out is Trenton, Princeton, New Jersey. New Jersey. Did you all know my hubby is from New Jersey? He's from Hoboken, to be specific. Anyways, their effective property tax rate is 2.4% with a median home value. Oh my gosh, they're pretty high at $311,900. So their median property tax bill is $8,070. What the heck? So yeah, what do we look like here in California? Okay, guys, I know everyone talks about how expensive California real estate is. And the truth is, it is, because we're a rock star place to live. Our weather is phenomenal. Our beaches rock and roll. Our food is so yummy. Our shopping is amazing. Our views are scenic. And we have so much to do. Now, do you want to talk politics? No, of course we don't, because no one really likes politics in California. We will talk about, though, how pricey California real estate is. It's just pricey. It seriously is. It's a ton of cash, right? What's our median home price in California right now? Let's see. Let's Google what it says. Median home price in California. Let me see if they're correct. Let's see. Oh, $830,620 is, according to Channel Fox 11 News, what they found out was that is our median home price. So if our median home price is $830,620, did you know what our property tax basis is? Did you know, in average, our property tax basis is about 1.08%. So if you're buying a house for 830 grand, you're looking at property taxes about what? $8,888. And you know what sticks with you forever? Property taxes. It's the reason why my husband won't move. 100%. He won't go buy that $2 million house because property taxes are with you forever. Your mortgage, 30 years. If you keep that same house for 30 years. If you continue to move up and move up and move up and never pay it off, well, yeah, you're always going to have a mortgage. If you do it the way you should do it, which is pay that house off, pay it off, then your one and only real major expense will be property taxes, and is the one thing you should take into consideration. Property taxes, property taxes, property taxes. They're yearly. They're forever. They don't ever go away. Do they change? Sure they do. What else is attached to them? Well, all these little city and county ordinances and school district ordinances, all these other little things that will potentially push your property tax base up to 1.025%. And there are some areas in Southern California, in the Inland Empire, in LA County, around us, you have to watch out for because they're just like New York, New Jersey, at a 2% tax basis. Well, guys, if you're going to pay 2% tax basis, just what the heck, go buy somewhere where real estate is just way cheaper, right? Because a 2% property tax basis is crazy. And Californians, don't support it. Don't buy in those areas. It will be with you forever. So when thinking about buying real estate, you really need to think about your property tax bill. Okay, real life story. I had a client, helped her sell her house 18 years ago or so, helped her sell her house, helped her buy a big, beautiful house over in the Inland Empire. She was like, I want to live here. This is a great neighborhood, and I get a big 5-bedroom house. All my kids can live with me. She was so excited. And I said, caution, this neighborhood is at 2%, a 2% tax basis. So 2% on at that time, she bought, I want to say it was a $400,000 house. No, actually, it was a $300,000 house. So $300,000 house times 2%, for those of you who do quick math, her property taxes were $6,000 a year. Divide that by 12 months, that's $500 a month. And if you're living off of $1,200 a month, call it Social Security, well, my goodness gracious, that's half of your Social Security. What are you thinking? A great agent will potentially point that out. I did point that out to this client. I said, caution, these property taxes in this neighborhood are higher. I understand you get a great house. I understand it's a great neighborhood. I understand it's on the golf course. I understand that it works out. And hey, maybe all your adult children will maybe help you out financially. And in the end, that bill is paid by you and due by you only. And if you don't pay your property taxes, well, the state of California just liens on your property and at some point takes it. Yeah, that's what really happens. Yeah, talk about keeping return clients. A couple years later, she called. She couldn't handle those property taxes. Too much money, couldn't do it. So again, we sold her big, beautiful house over in the Inland Empire. She moved right back into the LA County at a tax basis of 1.1125. Or call it 1.08%, whatever the property tax calculator states. Did you know, here's a tip, did you know that you can go on and calculate what your property taxes are at the type of closing. Yes, you can. You can figure that out along with that supplemental property tax bill. So if someone hasn't told you, your lender should really communicate this to you, should you be financing, that you have a supplemental property tax bill that will be effective at the time of purchase. Okay? So it will be billed at some point within the first year of you moving into your property, depending on how quick the tax assessors get out to you the bill and calculate everything. And you can find that online. Just Google supplemental property taxes, and it'll be right there online. Google everything. Google's fantastic. I use it all the time. I'm sitting here looking at it right now. So here's a couple of things you need to know. Each county collects a general property tax equal to 1% of your assessed value. Your assessed value. So when you purchase, it's going to be your purchase price. And over time, as the market goes up or down, moves around, well, your assessed value is what you're billed. So your property taxes will fluctuate over time. And then again, there is smaller taxes incorporated into that vary by city and district. Okay? Those are just standard things you need to know. Standard things you need to know when buying real estate here in the state of California. And your property taxes matter, people. They're so pricey. Even when you have a paid for house, like that wonderful woman I helped relocate 18 years ago and then helped her move again because she realized that 2% property tax bill was not doable on a limited budget income. That just isn't going to work, right? It doesn't work. So let's see. What else do we need to know? How often is property taxes paid in California? All right. According to the lacounty.gov, right, your property taxes are assessed on November 1st and delinquent December 10th. And then your second installment is due on February 1st and becomes delinquent on April 10th. So here's another quick tip for you. Zillow. You know, we all love Zillow. They're so amazing. And Zillow has this foreclosure radar kind of area where, property is going into foreclosure. Check it out here. Maybe you can buy it before it's foreclosed upon. Most of the time, guys, it's just delinquent property tax bills. That really is all it is. So don't get all excited. People usually pay their property taxes on time. Now, when you see property taxes over a long period of time start piling up, you might want to get excited about it because then that property may be foreclosed on by the state of California, right? It's just what happens. Okay, so here's another quick story outtake for you. 17 years ago, I was helping a family buy his first house. Young, cool dude, helping him buy his first house. Happened to be a bank-owned property. Yes, I've done tons of bank-owned real estate. Anyways, he happened to be buying this bank-owned house. Big, again, another big, huge, beautiful house in the Inland Empire. I did a lot of business in the beginning of my career in the Inland Empire because it's affordable. And I was helping young families buy their first homes. So guess what? We get in there, rewrite our offer. We get the bank to take our offer. It works out beautifully. And then we get the notice from the escrow officer on the title report is unpaid taxes. Yep, unpaid taxes. So at this time, I'm pretty positive it's still relevant too. At this time, the government has the right to pay those off and take this property. And they have a certain period of time to do this. So we had to sit and wait patiently for this timeline to come and go to know that if he could finish purchasing his property. Then we purchased his property. Did he have to pay those unpaid taxes? No, he didn't. He just paid his taxes. He got the house, super happy. He still lives there to this day. Has it been easy? Of course not. He's had his ups and downs in the economy just like anyone else. And he still has that house. How do I know? Because I just stay in touch with you guys. I love all my amazing clients. And he is another amazing Real Estate Resolved client. So guys, you do have property tax bills that need to be paid, right? Okay, here's the other thing. Well, should I impound them? Oh, look, the husband's calling. He would say, we don't impound our taxes because we don't. So anyways, should you impound your property taxes? Well, Lori, what the heck does that mean? What does impounding? I talk to myself all the time. Yeah, this is really my life. What the heck does impounding your property taxes mean? It means in escrow, when the lender closes your deal, they're going to charge you every month to pay your property taxes, part of your bill, right? It'll show up on your closing statement, impounded taxes. This is what's being paid every month. So if your taxes are $3,000, right? Like we figured out for that lovely lady that bought her house, or $6,000, I should say, she had to pay $500 a month. We'll say her mortgage payment was $1,100 a month, plus her property taxes was $500. Now her payment's $1,600 a month. $1,600 a month. So property taxes are impounded, held in an escrow account. In your escrow account, yes, your escrow account, and they get paid every month so that you don't have to worry about, oh no, when are they due? Am I delinquent? Am I this? Am I that? Now, back to that guy that I told you bought his lovely home in the Inland Empire and almost lost it to the government due to past taxes being due. Well, guess what happened? He also had his taxes impounded during his time. And I didn't love this for him, but I couldn't believe the escrow officer when he spoke with his escrow officer and tried to blame it on his real estate team that we didn't tell him what was happening. Wrong. We tell them everything that's happening. Okay, so what happened? Okay, well, his escrow impound account went short because the amount due for his property taxes, well, it changed. And so he didn't have enough in his impound account. And so what happened is his bank increased his mortgage payment. Well, he thought, oh no, did I get an adjustable rate? Oh no, what happened? Because let's be real. You guys listen to, you read, you do the best that you can to understand the language that we share with you. And sometimes you just don't get it. We say it 100 times over and you just don't get it. We say it in different ways and you just don't get it. You say you do, and then it happens that you don't. We understand. We do our best to communicate it in such a way that it's simple. The reality is what happened is his impound account was short because his assessed value of his property changed. And so he didn't have enough money in there. So they increased his mortgage payment for a short period of time so that he could get that money up and saved in there so he could pay his property taxes current and on time. It happens. Hey, here's another tip. I think if you close like in October, November, December, something like that, check with your lender. I'm not a lender, I'm a realtor. Check with your lender. But if you're coming in with like 1% down, 3% down, 0% down, like barely anything down, you got to pay 3 to 6 months worth of taxes in advance. So what the heck? Well, at a 1% tax basis on an $800,000 home, okay, let's just do that math right now. So you have 8,000 or so in property taxes. Divide that by 12 months. That's $666. And if you have to put 6 months of that in escrow, okay, so let's times that by 6, right? That's $4,000 that you're going to have to bring at close of escrow to purchase your property. That is along with your down payment, not your down payment. That's just additional fees and their taxes. You have to pay them. You can't get around it. It's just the way it is here in the state of California. Hey, I'm going to end on this great note because when you're 55 years or older here in the state of California, and I'm going to encourage you to talk to your CPA because I am not allowed to advise you, okay? However, the state law provides property tax savings for people who are 55 years or older and sell their home to purchase another property of equal or lesser value. Wow, what a savings. So, hey, I just turned 50 this year. So should I sell my home now? No, I shouldn't, right? As your realtor, I want to know when you're 55. So make sure you reply back or comment down below and tell me because that's a great time to sell your property and move to your retirement community and take your property taxes with you as long as wherever you're going will receive them. That's where you confirm with your tax advisor. This is why you need to have a great agent, a great tax preparer, a great CPA, a great life planner, whatever. You need to have a team of people to support you to win financially. That's what I like to do over at Real Estate Resolved. That's what all my agents over at Real Estate Resolved like to do. We like to set our clients up for financial wealth through real estate. Retire wisely. Make life make sense by doing it the way it makes great sense. Real Estate Resolved. RE Solved. Right here for you.